So this brings up a question that I have, and it's something that people often disagree with me on. Ghosting. What is your take on ghosting? And I'd like to address this as a whole. So not just necessarily in romantic relationships or after a week of dating, but say friendships that you've had for a long time that have turned toxic over time, or where the communication has failed entirely, where you are in that situation where there's nothing to say because nothing's being received. And it hasn't been for a long time, where you are no longer in a relationship except for in name only. What do you think of just gracefully exiting, not necessarily to the approval or the enjoyment of the other person who would like you to continue on with the conflict because they define themselves by that conflict, or rather it reinforces their sense of security and control and familiarity, right? Do you think it's right in certain situations to just ghost? I always find that expression to be very funny because really, I mean, it's just a natural separation. We call it ghosting, like you've vanished. But what are your thoughts on that?
Man, for me, right and wrong is so subjective and relative to people within the moment. So it's really hard for me to call it on that. I personally don't have an issue with it. And so the reason why I don't have an issue with it, I don't have an issue with somebody ghosting me. Like, I'm in complete allowance. Like, I have no desire to hold on to anything in my life that doesn't want to be by me or be here. It's okay. Like, I even do materialistic things. If my computer was to break, cool, I gotta get a new one. Like, it happens. Things in life are gonna be here. I realized like life is just such a big flow. Like, it's a wave. And as long as you learn how to ride it, you realize that, hey, once you take a step back, there is so much more to explore. And you have a whole universe inside yourself. Like, there's so much to do, so much to find out.